Hey, welcome to this video. I'm Lars and today we're talking about our lineup of Asics running shoes for the road. Before we go into every specific shoe, let's talk really quickly about the technologies, what does what. If you know that or don't care, just skip ahead to the good part. First up, let's talk about foams. We start off with the FF Blast Plus, which is the upgraded version from the FF Blast that we've seen in some previous models from Asics. FF Blast Plus is highly responsive, soft, and fun to run with. Together with FF Blast Plus, you have FF Blast Plus Eco, which is a little bit more sustainable and a foam that is a little bit softer and a little bit less responsive than the FF Blast Plus. The last of the foams we're talking about today is the FF Turbo, which is a lighter, more responsive, more race-ready foam. Inside the midsole, you'll also sometimes find a gel compound called Pure Gel. Pure Gel is highly shock absorbent and has nothing to do with bounce, it's just about comfort. Next up is outsole rubber, and this is kind of confusing when it comes to Asics because there's a lot of terminologies. First off, you talk about AHAR, Asics High Abrasion Rubber. AHAR rubber is nice, it's long lasting. Then you have AHAR Plus, which is longer lasting, a little bit more dense. Then you have AHAR Low, which is a little bit of a lower weight, a little bit softer compound. Next up is Asics Grip, which is a new type of grip from Asics. It's a lighter grip, it's soft to the touch, and is really, really grippy. You could say it's a little bit similar to AHAR Low, but you'll find it in the high-end models. Now, if you take AHAR and Asics Grip and put it together, you get hybrid Asics Grip, which is what you find here. It's a little bit more dense in the high abrasion areas, and a little bit softer where you need the grip. And last up is Fluid Ride rubberized EVA. So they take lightweight EVA, make it a little bit harder, and then you get an outsole which is a little bit lighter than the other rubber outsoles. When it comes to stability, you find two different versions. You find that 4D guidance system, which is like a wraparound, nice type of stability with a little bit more of a bouncy inside that helps stop the movement and propels you forward. And then you have the 3D guidance system, which is still that wraparound, nice stability feature, but without that puck inside. These two shoes are the most well-known running shoes from Asics. It's the Nimbus and the Kayano. One neutral, one is a stability running shoe. Both max cushioned, both have FF Blast Plus Eco, the soft, delicious, comfortable foam. Both shoes give highly comfortable runs and are perfect for recovery runs, daily training if you want a little bit more shock absorption, or just a comfortable, slow running option. These are not fast. You have a nice wide platform and you have hybrid Asics Grip, which gets you ultimate traction and durability in both running shoes. The only big difference is that the Kayano 31 is made to be a little bit more stable. So you get a mesh type of upper where you have a knit upper in the Nimbus. The mesh upper holds a little bit more to your foot, and then you have a 4D guidance system on the medial side, the inside of the shoe. Summing up the max cushion category, if you want a knit upper and a little bit more freedom of movement, then go for that nice and comfortable Nimbus. If you want more stability, but still want that nice, comfortable run, then go for the Kayano 31. The next shoes up are the daily trainers. They're a little bit more versatile than the max cushion running shoes, and they're working a little bit better at all types of runs. First off, we'll start with the Nova Blast. What you get here is FF Blast Plus Eco, which you also found in the Nimbus and the Kayano. You get a nice, comfortable, but yet a little bit more bouncy experience than in those two shoes, mostly because of that rocker and that geometry difference and the lighter weight. The Nova Blast is great if you want a shoe that's still comfortable but can pick up the pace. Newly updated in the Nova Blast 4 is that AHAR Low Rubber, which is a lot more sticky than last year's version. The midsole is the main difference between the Nova Blast and the Cumulus 26. You get the FF Blast Plus, which is a little bit more responsive, but you get also pure gel in the heel for that shock absorption. You get lower to the ground in the Cumulus, and you get a little bit more of a stable ride. A little bit lighter as well, so it's super versatile, a little bit more old school than the new type of Nova Blast running feel. Underneath, you'll find Fluid Ride, which is the rubberized EVA outsole. This is a little bit lighter, a little bit more soft, and makes this shoe a really fun and light shoe to run in. The stability counterpart to the Cumulus 26 is the GT 2000 version 12. You'll find the same type of foam, FF Blast Plus. You'll find pure gel in the heel, but you'll find a little bit more of a structured outsole and more stability for that stability runner. The stability is called 3D guidance system. It's a mild to moderate stability system, which just helps you along the way. And on the outsole, you'll find a combining a hard plus and a hard low. A hard plus in the high vibration areas, a hard low a little bit more in the grippy areas. Summing up the versatile daily trainers, if you want a little bit more fun, a little bit more pop, a little bit more roll off, then go with the Nova Blast 4. If you want a little bit more lower to the ground feel, still cushioned, but a little bit more of that versatile old school type of running shoe, then go for the Cumulus 26. And if you want more stability in that versatility category, then go for the GT 2000 version 12. The last of the shoes we're talking about today is the Magic Speed 4, the new Magic Speed with improved stack. It has an FF Blast Plus midsole with FF Turbo inside here in the front and a carbon plate. So one of those shoes that are perfect for tempo runs, intervals, or races if you don't want to pay for that big top model. A really lightweight, fun, and energetic ride from the Magic Speed 4. Asics has a great and diverse road running shoe lineup, and it all depends on what you want and what you need. You'll find it here. Either it's really nice and comfortable, or it's fast and fun. The greatest thing about this is that you can find all of these running shoes on runningexpert.com.